see the #1 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He finds his man. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They go with a direct snap. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Hands off to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
The pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Third and goal, will try to run it in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Here's the handoff. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Complete with a running back in this fourth down play.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down these quarterbacks, and that before we could even recognize that they were there, they were able to knock it loose.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to try to use his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down play coming up.
Let's go.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That one's picked off. What a play.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass falls incomplete. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun running play call. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he make it to the marker? He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And now a timeout. Defense, as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give me credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return. The penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Now the 40. Past the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Now from the pistol formation. The secondary backed up off the ball now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the tailback's got it again. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense really clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Heads back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Looks like they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Play action here on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. They want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense comes back out onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Send the back in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the vertical. Stopping for a loss. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And here comes the punter onto the field. When he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught near the goal line. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And that is no good. There's a penalty marker down. He might get a second shot at this. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down.
Easy.
Takes the handoff again. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
3:25. Reload.
Handoff to the right side. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Jackrabbit.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Got it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
29 Phillies.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Escapes the sack. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? He made the stop. Solid game that time.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal.
Cricket. Rolling, rolling.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here we go. Ringo, Ringo. Cut it, cut it.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you've got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense getting set. It's second down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. First down here for this offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.